Speech?
Yeah. Speech.
You want me to speak?
Yeah, I miss your briefings,
I only
Phil.
give briefings at the beginning of the shift, not at the end of the shift.
Come on, Phil.
Okay, briefing. Pretend this is the beginning.
Briefing?
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody who came here tonight. And this is overwhelming for me to see the people that are here to recognize this time. 20 years goes by so quick here at United Airlines. It's like a blink of an eye as you get older. And I like doing puzzles, and to me, this is another part of the puzzle of life, being here at United. I spent 20 years in the United States Air Force in logistics and supply, and I come here to United Airlines. I tell some of my friends that, I left the United States Air Force. I said, I'm coming to United Airlines. I got the job here, and I'm going to come to the premier airline in the United States, the latest equipment, and everything great, like we didn't have in the Air Force. And I come here, and lo and behold, in 1966, when I went in the Air Force, we had gotten rid of some of the stuff that was still here at United Airlines. Swear to God, that's honest God truth. And I worked some time in Thailand as an advisor, and when I went to Thailand, they had card punches and sorters and things like that. And I came here to United Airlines, and I thought I was back in Thailand. But we've progressed since that time, and we've progressed, I don't know, in increments. And we're going through another stage right now, another part of the puzzle in the lifetime of United Airlines. And I don't know that I have the mental capacity to put up with 20 years of it. And it's time for me to move on and turn it over to the young people here who have the life and the enthusiasm to keep it going. And I know Bob, he's up there in the company. When I first came here, he started out as a storekeeper and then moved up, and now he's in those lofty positions running all the line operations out there. And I know he has his work ahead of him. And Gino here, trying to keep stores going. It's going to be a terrible time in the next few months just to get this thing on track and to stay running. And that's what I'll miss. And that's what when I came to stores, I always understood that was the possibility. You put together the puzzle to keep the airline going. And in the Air Force, we kept the planes flying and the bombs working and the people involved. And the same thing here at United Airlines. It's not as dire as it was in the Air Force, but in so many ways it's the same. And it's time for me to move on in my life to something more calmer and peaceful and challenging, like my grandson's learning how to fish and playing soccer, baseball, basketball, everything little kids need to learn from their fathers and grandfathers, so that we can pass on to the next generation. And hopefully the memories I take from here will stay with me, meeting all of you over these years, and will help me infuse that into my grandchildren so they know how to treat people, how to work with people, how to communicate with people in their future, and maybe be better men and women for it. So hopefully there's life after United for me. I think there will be, like it is for Al and for Herman here who have come tonight. And there's life outside of United for all of us. Sometimes it's the best thing. And just the future's there. Like who's Charles? He was talking to me about his brothers who got furloughed and became well-to-do barristers out there, applying for Wall Street as lawyers, and have done well for themselves. So, if it happens in the future where United says we all have to leave, there is life after United, so think positive about that. Don't give up the ghost. Savor the time you have here with all the people, because this is your family. More so than sometimes at home. And remember that. Treat each other well, and help each other out. Like I say, my briefings keep a smile in your heart all the time. That's where it needs to be. Think positive about things. Negative thoughts come through all of us for one reason or another. But put those aside. Think positive. Don't let the negativity take you down. Stay positive, and your life will be much happier for it. And I wish you all well. a happy life and a good time here at Airlines, and hopefully we have a viable airline. Because I too like to see the friendly skies out there flying over the top of us and everybody enjoying it. Sometimes it's a struggle to make it happen, but in the long run, there's some positives. Thank you again for coming today.